That.
No.
Alright.
Going.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakwadash.
Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone that rule well, and salutations to the icon teaching is true of the four corner of Return City. Let the name be Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the very few sisters that listen as well, man. So this GMS Chicago camp coming with another installment. Hey, like Pops always say, this main house 2.0.
Yeah.
Facts.
And this the brother Manakia.
I'm the brother Oscar. I'm the brother Yaya.
Kaparia, a.k.a. Pops.
And like we always do, hey, we do spiritual sit downs. And if you've been paying attention to prophecies and been watching, like the Lord told us, occupy till you come. Hey, what's the main event that's happening now? Oh, what? Sedition among men. We've been waiting on protests, uprisings, and now we had some a couple of years ago in certain locations, but now we have some more in LA. Right. They have the Trump declared the National Guard in LA, and guess what? That's all according to prophecy. You got it, Papa. Go.
Yeah. So basically, give me go straight to the
Second Esdras.
Go straight to the second.
This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, and where you want to start?
14.
Yeah, 14.
This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
So we already talking about destruction to the world. So the Lord, because whenever you see woe, normally there's a fucking destruction in the midst of it. Go ahead.
Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
For the sword. So this is Esau. He was his blessing was the sword. Go ahead.
And their destruction draweth nigh.
So their destruction. So the hammer of the earth, destruction is drawing close now. Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
So we got Edomite against Edomite because we don't have the military capability to be able to stand up against this man because his blessing is the sword, which means it's ordained by Yahweh while Yahweh Shai in the first place. So go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Sedition among men. So motherfuckers gonna be at odds with each other. Go ahead.
And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. So
now, in this particular case, the so-called king, which would be fucking Nero Trump, is pulling the okie doke, turning his own military, two branches of his own military, because National Guard is a branch of military. Okay. National Guard is your homeland military protectors of civil unrest and things of this nature. So now, he let go of them, and then he turned around and put Marines in there. Now, Marines are straight infantry when you're trying to do riot control. And there's 700 of these motherfuckers. And this is, the city of LA. So, why you got all these motherfucking combatants squaring off against your so-called citizens? Okay, like I know you want to go into how all this is just worldwide, but now we got a concentration of this shit right here in America. Like I said, sure, it's a part of distraction, but it's also prophecy that these motherfuckers gonna be squaring off. So it ain't gonna just be the world at odds. It's gonna be motherfucking brother against brother, the same way the Civil War was. You got motherfuckers in the military. If you station out there, cause National Guard 9 times out of 10 is a military person that when he does his reserve duty, he's in reserves now.
Right.
And his reserve National Guard is going to try to be in his hometown. Like when I came home,
right,
my National Guard reserve would have been up at O'Hare Airport.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being the case, he's at home. So you got a National Guard that could be an ex-military that's in the National Guard now, and he's squaring off against his own people that's in LA with him.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So this is really a hell of a sedition among men. Go ahead.
Back in verse 16. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So now we go arm motherfuckers up and tell them. As you saw, Trump said that he was going to get ready to do that thing where he was getting ready to lift all the motherfucking bullshit that he called bullshit as the restrictions of the police forces. He gonna militarize them. He gonna give them all the fucking hellacious weapons. Here, you get the old weapons of the National Guard and of the motherfucking military because they get new shit. So we gonna pass this good shit that's way overpowering for anything these niggas in the street gonna have. We gonna give you that shit with the body armor and everything and tell you, hey, you ain't even gotta worry about it. Just kick ass, hey, as they used to say, kick ass and take name. Kick ass and take name later. You ain't even gotta take no name. Just kick everybody's ass. But we was preaching on this years ago because the Department of Homeland Security, they had back then. Remember when we was preaching about 5-man coffins?
Yeah.
5-man coffins. They got 5-man coffins. They throw 5 bodies in one motherfucking coffin. Plastic fucking coffins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Homeland Security was ordering a lot of bullets.
Yeah.
Why was they doing these things? Like you had military, like when you go to different cities, there's people that's posting on TikTok, people doing it on Instagram. You seeing different cities that military on the train
On the
tracks,
trains.
On the train track, they bring military vehicles through the city.
Into the equipment, bringing the equipment areas in. They were bringing it in, putting that shit in, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. When Matt was still here, we rolled out past the Armory down there on 55th and Cottage Grove. Right. Oh, man. They had the doors open. I was like, oh, that's all new shit in there.
and on top of that, just the add
insult to injury.
Insult to injury. Right here where we count downtown, they just put the Fed buildings right next to us, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so they watching. They know what they doing. They setting up the shop because it's all corner privacy. They ready to move in. Hey, it going back into being a besiege. If anybody know what a besiege is,
a siege.
Well, a besiege. Before they siege you, a siege or besiege, I thought it was the same thing. Okay. The same thing.
No, siege is when they start fucking get ready to close in on you. The fucking like when they shut down Jerusalem.
Right. I thought that was what a besiege is.
I thought it was a siege. Is there a word named besiege?
I think it's siege.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Siege, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But the same thing is, they come around you, they ground you, and they starve you out. So that's what they get move in to attack you.
Right.
And that's exactly what Esau is doing.
This is what
Setting
we
up military bases. That's the same thing when the pandemic was. When the pandemic, they had a lot of National Guards in the city to what? When they cut off this food supply, guess what? They gonna move in, because guess what? Jay gonna be like, well, I'm hungry, I'm starving. Because that's naturally what a person's gonna say. And then they gonna come in and what? Kill your ass, man.
That's it. And that goes back to that fucking booklet that I saw that when I said when this shit gets dark, pursuant to Revelation 13 and 16, that it was going to be that motherfuckers was going to be getting gunned down in the street. Go ahead and finish reading that.
Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride,
can't go in the city is martial law.
That's the martial law.
So
and this is what we seeing now.
That's what we're seeing unfolding right now, the martial law in L.A., and and they have a protest all across America, which is a prelude like the elders is going into. That you know what I mean, it's gonna go up. Egyptian against Egyptian.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're fighting against each other, which has been prophesied. You know what I mean? And they so dumb they can't do that. Go do what the Lord tell them to do. Go ahead.
Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
So men gonna be afraid. So all these big Bobby badasses out here that say I got my motherfucking 38. I wish a nigga would. Right. Military gonna be like, I got my body armor. Hey, you don't even have the ability to hit me, but I can hit you.
Right.
That's how it's gonna go.
Got all type of Call of Duty shit.
That's it.
Yeah, snipe you right in their living room.
That's it. Hey, get pissed off enough. Pull back. Send the drone in. Here, do this. Treat them like a fucking video game. Okay.
I got that Isaiah 19 too. This one.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
So that's not going to just be Jake. That's going to be everybody. Everybody's going to be at odds. And he says a man shall have no pity.
Pity.
So what is it when it says, what's the scripture? Being good to himself, Esau.
Yeah, evil to himself. Who
Yeah. Give me that one.
Yeah, Sirach
Yeah,
14 and 5.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 14 and 5. It says, "He that is evil to himself, to whom will it be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods."
So Esau don't give a fuck. He's got this bloodlust. He's got to kill some shit. And for him to be happy, it says when he sleeps on his bed, he's got to figure out how to fuck over somebody. This is what he do. This is all he do. When it says in Sparta, what's your profession? This is his profession. Fucking over people. This is what he was designed to do. And now these motherfucking Mexicans and shit wanted to vote Trump in, and now they mad because they being deported and all this other kind of shit. And it's like, duh. Hold on. So, okay, y'all wasn't around for the 60 riots. Okay, we understand that. But damn, we get off. That's right. Niggas was getting beat in the street, so y'all say that ain't us, so.
Facts.
Go ahead, y'all. They thought hey, we light enough. We light enough. They should let us slide. No, nigga. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 19 and 2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." And that's what's happening. And this is the prelude, like the elder was just going into. The prelude starts at home.
Exactly.
And then it goes broad.
Exactly, because what he say? A fire shall be kindled. A fire. What is it if it's already kindled? Okay, so Yahweh Shai is gonna be coming back to a motherfucking powder keg, but he gonna be like, "Oh, y'all thought y'all was doing something? Let me show you when I hit the scene what happens." But this shit has got to be riled up and fucked up and twisted up. That's what's going to make them all want to turn and stop fighting among themselves because he done showed up. But go ahead, whatever scriptures y'all got. You got something?
Yeah, I got
Go ahead.
This second Esdras 9 and verse 1.
All right.
It say, "Answer me then and say, measure the time diligently in itself. When I see part of the sign pass, when I have told thee before, then thou understand that it's the very same time when in the highest will begin to visit the world which he made," and that's what the Lord is doing.
Right.
All these prophecies that's come to pass, the earthquakes, the Trumps, not the Trump, but the troops,
Right.
Trump troops. It's according to prophecy that the Lord says it shall come to pass, because when the military come in, guess what? They're gonna lock down the city. You're not going to be able to go here or go there or travel here and travel there, man. See, Esau gave you an illusion that you was free. You're not free, man. You are his slave, and you're going to do what he tell you to do, especially when he passed this MOTB. Verse 3, it say, "Therefore, when thou shalt see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," are not there protesting in LA now?
Yep.
Isn't it not sedition of man right now?
Yep.
These things is happening because the Lord says these things shall come to pass at the end, man.
Right.
At the end, it says, "Then shall well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning." So we've been telling you these things shall happen. The prophet's been out here prophesying, letting you know that prophecy is going to come to pass. Rather, whatever you think, no matter what you say, however you feel, hey, the Lord said these things is ordained and shall be manifest. Matter of fact, verse 5, "For like as there is made in the world, have a beginning and the end, and the end is manifest." And we seen the end of Esau kingdom.
Right.
That's all we waiting on. Because the end of Esau kingdom is the beginning of our kingdom. Going to what? 2 Ezra the 6th chapter.
Yeah.
Esau shall be the end of the world, and Jacob shall be the beginning of it that follow it, man. And that's what we waiting for, the kingdom of heaven, that rule in righteousness. And when Yahweh Shai can rule, and we rule under him, and we put all these fucking devils under our foot, man. Verse 6, "Even so the time as the highest have plainly begun in wonders and powerful works and ending of affections and signs." And these is a clear sign that we are at the end. If you can't see this, you just a stupid ass nigga, man. You just gonna get destroyed, man. They say, everyone that shall save and shall be to escape by his works by faith where you have believed. So the only way you're gonna really be able to save and be saved out of this place is if you believe on the Lord, and you have to show you believe in the Lord by what? Keeping His commandments, going out and prophesying against this devil,
and accepting the gift.
Yeah,
you got to accept the gift.
Right.
The gift is Yahweh Shai.
Facts.
You got to accept the gift. If you don't accept the gift, your works will go be in vain. In the first place, I got one for you to back up what you just said. This is Ephesians 6, and I'm going to pick up about 10, like you said, because you're going to have this to be able to be saved, because in the midst of us trying to be saved as part of the hopeful elect, the wicked is going to be seeing this shit and not understanding how's all this shit. They gonna know that the wickedness is going, but they don't understand that how the wickedness is being brought about. It's also part of what Yahweh Shai wanted in the first place. So this is Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh and in the power of His might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. All this shit is going to be parts of the wiles of the devil. Because he said what? He coming down with great wrath because he's got a short time?
yeah.
Okay. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So even though this is a man that's put up here on it, it's still a spiritual thing that the Lord has got pushing. He's pushing it through the fucking land. And the more we talk about it, our mouthpieces are the ones that amping this shit up.
Facts.
Okay? So we got to have something to look forward to in the end of this shit. Okay, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, which world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So Trump, when he said he's making America great, you think he was talking about for the so-called Latino, Negro, and Native American? Oh, fuck no. Hell no, he wasn't talking about for us. So when he said that he was going to make America great, that meant that, hey, you niggas, you spiggers, and you motherfucking natives, we got heel to head again. I'm going for heel to head again, nigga. I'm going back to that. Well, niggas could crush your skull in the middle of the street and fucking set up a keg and say, hey, bring me a drink and let's take a picture of this nigga. In the middle of the street.
Right.
Go ahead, whatever y'all got.
That's just like that movie scene about
hell, that was George Floyd.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Remind me not the heel to feet, but some to that
Something
analogy was when that Denzel Washington movie when he put that gun to dude's head and blew his shit back in the middle of the street.
American Gangster.
American Gangster, man. And that's what we gonna get. We ain't gonna get American now, but we gonna get Gangster. Keep going though, bro. You got.
Go ahead, whatever y'all got.
I got something. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right.
So these things are going to have to happen for the Lord to come back, but we can't be scared or afraid of anything, man. Because ultimately we know that the Lord is going to deliver us if we have the faith, man.
Come.
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So what we seeing now is just the start of this shit, man. The Lord really finna turn up these spirits, man. It says spirits are created for vengeance.
Right.
So the Lord really finna turn all these niggas up and make them go AWOL, man.
Right.
It's gonna be Trump, gonna be the Democrats against the Republicans, which are all really a part of the same hateful bird. As the elder Mark would say, two wings on the same hateful bird.
Right.
But they gonna be fighting each other, man. It's gonna be a nation divided.
Okay. Yeah, it's because, like I said, and while all this is going to have to be where the elect mind is at. Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. He's going to have to be the one that your refuge is going to be in. He's going to be the one, in the name of Yahweh Shai, you got to look for and look for that refuge. Because if you ain't got that, you ain't got no refuge.
Facts.
Period. But in the process of that, the scripture still said what it said. He comes down with great wrath. So if he coming down with great wrath, and you standing out there in the motherfucking middle of the street saying, okay, he gonna be like, got you. So that's gonna be the famine of the word, where we pull back in the process of. And no reason for us to be out there, because by the time all that shit hit the fan in that magnitude, the election supposedly should be sealed.
Yeah.
That's it. Go ahead, whatever y'all got. No, you? Okay, then, well, hey, we hope that that's edifying. Understand, all this stirring up here in this nation and this, that, and the other is going to spread. It actually is operating worldwide, but here's something that's close to home for you niggas that don't do international news and whatnot. So since you don't do international news, let me give you something national.
Right.
Okay?
Right in your back door.
Yeah, right in your back motherfucking door and shit. Maybe you'll pay attention to that, sis. Oh man, that shit y'all talking about over there on the fucking other side of the world don't concern me. Okay, well, let's put this shit in your back door and see if this gonna concern your punk ass. Okay, so with that, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rikakodash, to the apostles and elders of GMS out of New York, elder bishops out of Connecticut, double honors because they rule well. Hopeful elect, the brethren out there that's pushing this word, keep doing so for the hopeful elect. And all of the hopeful elect, we send a hearty shalom, and for the rest of the world, a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball. What y'all naming this?